wow, we got a packed event. We thought we were gonna have 40 people, and we got like 130 people that showed up. I gotta give the final total, but I'm so blessed and glad. Thank you for being here. There's gonna be so much content. Stay tuned, don't miss out.
Slowly growing, rental portfolio slowly growing, and doing some deals. But now I'm like, man, I gotta have that little itch about doing something a little bit bigger than what I'm doing already. So I was like, man, should I just jump onto it or not? Had a bad experience with the partnership, but now I'm trying to rekindle that relationship again. That I think we can possibly make something happen, and that's like the only person I can trust them. And it's kind of like you guys, brother. I mean,
oh yeah, with Johnny and
I'm more like, hey, just get it done. Me with people. This guy's more like systems. He knows about how to, create stuff.
Okay, it could work. It could work, but
yeah. And then you fly out there to take a look at your properties.
Yep.
Okay. Are you from there?
No.
Awesome.
Just doing everything remote.
Yeah. I would just, if I could give you any feedback, just make sure you have a really good boots on the ground, like realtor, contractors, handyman, right? Just someone to just go to the property when you need it, because having a home, something always breaks, especially if it's out of state. You can't, you're gonna fly to Georgia, and then you're working. Okay, so how are you gonna do that? Hey boss, I gotta go look at my rental property. You're like, what? So make sure you have like really good boots on a property manager, right? Contractor, handyman that you trust. You vet them out. I would make the trip. When we do our outs out of state, we always go out first and meet all the people.
Sure, we did that too. Yeah.
Perfect. So you already know face to face, create that rapport, set our expectations, right? And what I like to do is I like to have this person check that person's work, because this person's like, yeah, it's cool, it's all good. And then later I'm like, oh dude, you didn't do these two other things. Yeah. And I'm like, bro, you gotta come back and do it. And then they'll go fix it, right? Or I have to change them to somebody else. So.
But you don't know until you bring a specialist in, right? That knows the craft.
Exactly. Yeah, nice. Congrats, good deal. Awesome.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Yeah, we'll see you guys are doing a lot of fun.
Movie service company, and I have my team. Welcome to our Relentless Investors event. Woo! Wow. You guys want to hear the story how Anthony and I met? How we partnered? Yes. it was Tinder, but Match.com. Yeah, I was looking for a partner. Anyways, let's cut that one out. But a business partner. You guys are too funny. And we were at a networking event. This was the first or second year, I think. About 2.5 years ago, and this was the meetup that our other member put together. And then I knew Anthony was crushing it in real estate, because who follows Anthony's social media? He's crushing it on his social media. Like you see he's on there. So I saw that he's crushing it. He has all these homes he's doing, and I like to believe he thought the same, because at the event we just congregated together, just chopping up, hey, I gotta talk to you, right? And then Anthony had a property that he needed help renovating, and I helped him out, and then the rest was really history from there. And now we do all of our deals together, our fix and flips. We have our wholesaling company, which is pretty much virtual, right? And I'm really grateful for you, Anthony, for all the hard work you do. Thank you.
Likewise. I mean, I saw something, I was missing something. So everyone comes in here with, I need something that I want to, so I want everyone to think about it this way. When you go to a meetup event or a networking or a seminar or conference, you go in there with the mentality of, offer value without expecting anything in return. And trust me, the universe is going to come back to you tenfold. So if you're coming in with that mentality that, what can I do for you to make things easier for your business, or how can I provide value to you? And if you open up something like that, the person you're talking to is always going to remember you. They're going to take that home. They're going to remember you. Next thing you know, they're calling you with something. And then they come back with value. So if you come in with that, not expecting anything, but providing as much as you can from what you have, right? Not everyone has their values. That's kind of how I saw him. I was like, man, hey, I'm really good at capital raising, structuring deals, putting deals together, but I know that he's really good at systems, operations, and numbers, right? So I'm like the social guy. I can raise capital. You know, I need $1 million in my bank account tomorrow for a deal. It happens, no problem. That's how good I got. He, on the other hand, he could run an entire project and doesn't even have to step foot into it. So I knew that we both can provide value to each other. And, you know, I went home that night after meeting him, and, you know, I called him up the next day, and, you know, the rest is history. So I want you to come in with that same mentality that, you know, you want to provide value and not expect anything back. Putting yourself out there, guys, is the game changer. Because I'm telling you right now, you're 1 degree separation from meeting like the next person that can just take it to the next level. And take it to the next level. And him and I traveling to Florida, traveling to Texas, traveling to Arizona, to different conferences, different trainings, spending $100,000 sometimes a year on our sales team, on our self-development, self-growth, seminars, how to become better closers, how to become better salesmen. Our staff, our team, Ani has a great, you know, she's on a roll. So that's kind of where we are. And, you know, that we have like 7 companies that do different little things.
Right.
And I cannot express the invaluable, I get a little emotional sometimes. But I cannot express the thankfulness I feel for him bringing so much knowledge, because I wasn't an entrepreneur before, up until 5 years ago, right? And his experience was invaluable to me. So here we are now. I went from career guide to real estate.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you.
So
You're a good guy. I got a good partner.
So these are all there's doctors, lawyers in here, investors, developers, newbies, a little bit of insurance.
Insurance? Okay, what kind of insurance? All over? Okay.
You do, because you don't want to be there every day, 24/7.
You have to, but
Yeah.
if I can do it.
At some point, you're going to want to fade away and feel comfortable that your business partner or associates, hey, they're doing their part, or they're communicating very well with you from wherever you're at, and you're making the decisions over the phone.
Go where the deal's at, right? Like sometimes, like that's a really good deal. We're getting it 50% on a dollar. We gotta act quick, and then even if it's further away, we could always like wholesale it so that I have to think how much time I'm gonna put to do that deal. If I'm gonna make $30,000 in 3 months, versus I could wholesale it and make $20,000 in 1 month, I would prefer to wholesale it, less risk. I don't even own the property, and then we could just make that. We don't have any holding costs at that point. So we actually did wholesale in Memphis and in Las Vegas, and we don't even go to the properties. Like we just have realtors and contractors that go there, take pictures for us.